Okay, everyone, this is a video about how to format dialogue in your memoir. So here's an example of dialogue in my memoir. So here I have, just the narration, but then my phone rang. Hello, I said. Hello, Ben, how are you? Heidi's voice was music to my ears. She's the secretary at Beaver High School. Oh, hey, I'm doing well. How are you? Good, I'm calling to set up an interview for the English Language Arts teaching job. What day works best for you? So first thing I want you to notice is everything that's said out loud are going to be in these things called quotation marks. Quotation marks are this one on your keyboard, and you have to hit Shift and then click it, and then you should have a quotation mark. Now, quotation marks are going to be on the outsides of what the person said. So I said hello, and I said it in a question. So hello, and then I have the quotations outside of it. The next thing I want you to notice about dialogue is whenever it goes on to the next person talking, I am going to hit enter, and then I'm going to begin the next quote. You do not want it to look like this. So hello, I said, and then if I didn't hit enter and start the new thing, hello, I said, hello, Ben, how are you? Heidi's voice is music to my ears. We don't want the same line to show two different people talking. Then it just gets confusing. So I'm gonna hit enter, and then I'm gonna make sure it's tabbed over. So to begin dialogue, you hit enter, and then this one's already tabbed over, indented over. But if it was back here, I would wanna hit the tab button, and then it indents it over there. So this is where it's at. Now, here I start the quotation. So hello, Ben, how are you? Heidi's voice was music to my ears. I introduce Heidi, so I don't need to say Heidi says. I could say Heidi said or Heidi says, whatever. But then I gave more information about Heidi. So I didn't need to start a new paragraph to say she's a secretary at Beaver High School. Because I'm still talking about her, I can just keep it in the same paragraph. She's a secretary at Beaver High School. And then I talk again. So I'm gonna hit enter, indent it over, begin my quotations. Oh, hey, I'm doing well, how are you? I don't have to repeat I replied. Or I said. I could if I wanted to, but it's pretty clear that there's only two people talking, and when it goes back and forth, it's gonna go me, then her, then me, then her again. Another example of my quotations is here, and stuff, and you can look at my example on there and stuff. So this is what quotations should look like. The requirement is you have to have 2 examples of dialogue. So here is one dialogue or one conversation that I showed in my memoir. And then down here I have another, and I think I have another one somewhere else too. But just 2 different conversations, and you must do the formatting of the dialogue correctly. Let me know if you have any questions.